Irrity. That'll be nice. I'll get, few shards, probably after this match. Durgan for the game. Alrighty, first match of the day. Let's see what I can do. Okay, someone's on that channel already. I don't know exactly. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna be a hit, but worth a try. Did I just see someone? Yes, I did. Lebonk. But did he go? He left. Or no, he didn't. Damn it. That didn't work. That was weird. I'm still very much getting used to that mechanic at all. Please, someone was close enough for that. Fuck. I was about to say, please no one be close enough to get the save, unfortunately. Well, this is certainly a start. I wouldn't call it a great one. Definitely a DVD match, though. Yeah, again, call it a great one. So far. Me, anyway. Maybe for them. They're probably having a grand old time. Me, though? And they also know not to stay on gens like an idiot so I don't get free hits. Dang. Finally got it down. Where'd he go? Didn't go there. Yeah, I really need to be, like, charging that up preemptively. Ah, damn it. Ooh, thankfully angle wasn't quite right. Good try, though. Yeah, bad idea trying to escape from a huntress through a very narrow hallway. Always doesn't end well unless my aim is completely ass or the lag decided to fuck me over. Which thankfully, I think it fucked her over in that case, because I definitely saw some stutters. And then I just hit her, and then that basically happened twice. Definitely the second time. I think both. That's why I said basically, I don't quite remember if the first time I saw some lag, but I think I might have. Okay. Wait, where'd she go? Did she hide around this rock? Did she start... I don't know where she went. Nice. Oh, back to Jen's, I guess. Don't know what you were trying to accomplish, Sweet Pea, but up you go. That is some greed right there if I've ever seen it. Like, I would have doubled back and tried to stun her and then went for a saber loop. The first time. Well, at least the second time. Because she didn't do neither, she got caught. She didn't do either, I should say. Dopamine. I always start feeling great whenever I get a little bit into my first match of DBD, generally. That dopamine of, I'm decent at this game, wow. This game will always be very special to me, because it made me decide I'm actually capable of competence. There's a lot of things that made me feel the opposite way for a long time. Many, very multitudes of things. And one other thing I was always good at was writing, and I haven't really found a similar foothold for confidence that other people help build through writing that way. As huge of a pool of people anyways, the people that come into my stream and go, you're good at Huntress. There's so many of them, and I'm really happy about it. Then I want to provide people a comfy place to chill and perhaps talk about things that they may not be able to talk about with family and friends. Like, I really do want to be just, like, a very open book, up to talk about anything that might be bothering people. Even controversial topics and I just feel like repression of anything just leads to bad shit. All seen examples of it. We've all probably suffered them ourselves to some degree. Yeah, so we need safe places to do really anything, because I would say even things that a lot of people would consider evil are a huge part of human psyche, and we need to find safer places to be ourselves in every way. And I think that a stream can often offer that, games often offer that. I want to be a very, very big place where people do not feel like they're, you know, unallowed to be themselves unless they're literally being. You know, so. And I don't mean what a lot of people call toxic, I mean actually toxic. I think we all have our own definition of it. It's a word that is thrown around whenever someone doesn't like anything anyone does. And a lot of times the person talking about how toxic the other person is often sounds toxic themselves. I'm just making an observation, not intentionally trying to call anyone out. I also have done this myself, you know. I am, if nothing, a humble and honest person, as much as I can be. Which, sometimes I am tempted to lie. I don't as much anymore, but mostly I'm an honest person. I'm honest enough that I can admit that. Hey, you know. Ugh. I certainly do not lie as much as I used to, but basically for insecurity reasons, I oftentimes would say, oh, I did this thing that people seem to think is something that everyone should have done, or seen, or watched, or played. You know, when I haven't. That sort of thing. Just trying to cover for my insecurity. It doesn't help you seem better in that person's light, though, because people will realize you're a fake fan or whatever very quickly. They often don't let on that they realize that, but, you know, I've learned how to... I'm autistic, and I've learned over time how to see social cues, and then I started realizing, yeah, no, they realized I was lying there, and that is most of the time. Oh, wrong gate. I'm so half awake that I thought the gate I was looking at was open, when clearly the one that has the stark white instead of gray is the one that's open. Durg, like, come on. Ooh. At least I got that, though. Where's the fourth one at? Be over there? Gonna sneak? She like hiding here or there? I think she's at the other gate or just waiting for me to move away from this one. I would assume one or the other. Or looking for Hatch. That is the other option. I think she might be either looking for Hatch or waiting until I'm looking elsewhere but the gate. At least try to keep an eye on the gate when I come back there. I think she's looking for Hatch at this point. Either that or she's opened that gate. Like, I wouldn't... Well, either that or she did make her way back here. No, she did. Okay. Please. Okay. Have one more. I could try to keep ahead of the curve here so that I don't have 0. But I would rather... What I could do is actually spend a bunch. No, I think I'll keep it at 2 so I don't forget and have 0. Hopefully, because if I forget for one game, I'll still have another for the next. We'll see. I don't want to spend too many though. I want to get about 1,100,000 over and over again as much as I can so that I can unlock the rest of the survivor perks I don't have for my Nia. Because I've got every survivor now except for a couple, literally 2 iridescent shard ones that I'm still working at getting. And I'm not going to use these for that because, my Auric cells for that because I'm waiting. The reason I have exactly 4,000 is it's for the next Rift Pass and the next DLC, which will be 2 survivors and 1 killer, which there'll be about 900 each. So I made sure I had 4,000. Made sure I had 4,000 just in case. Unless they're jacking up those prices, which that would suck, which I wouldn't really put past them at this point. But they've more been jacking down what they give you, rather than jacking prices up. Which I still don't agree with, but I would also say that is a better option if they're gonna do that profiteering thing anyway. That whole, like, oh, investors, need more money, or whatever the hell reason they did that for. I'm guessing that's it. I don't know. Yeah. I feel like D&D should be making... I feel like DBD should be making more money now. Because because aren't they still fresh off of 2 giant fan bases starting to play this game? Right? Like, especially FNAF, but also Tokyo Ghoul. Ugh. Ugh. And what I'm hoping is I'll have the iridescent shards, through just consistent play, by the time that the next original DLC comes out, that I'll be able to just get them via iridescent shard. I don't know what you were trying to accomplish, Meg. Please don't immediately. At least, okay, she's struggling. That's a good sign. Oftentimes, if they don't struggle, that's when they're gonna just give up in some way, whether it's DCing or killing themselves. And I mean in the game, by the way. Just in case Twitch starts really ramping up what they do about that word. Anyway, the word kill. Which, they shouldn't. Twitch probably shouldn't. They make too much money off of words like that. Words like dead and kill, like, you know, Dead by Daylight, for example. I think I'll get the next one now. These people have been way too greedy with pallets today. That's another example of he should have thrown that bitch, man. He should have thrown that bitch, and I probably wouldn't have been able to catch up to him for a while, because I don't have hatchets right now. I would have probably just gotten more hatchets, and he'd have a little bit more time to run away. But he didn't throw the fucking pallet. Stop being so greedy, people. It's really not helpful. Anyway. Maybe he did try to throw it. Sometimes it's a little finicky. That's good, man. Wait, she's upstairs because I hear generator noises. Come on, brain. Generator's always upstairs here. Jeez, I got her. Unfortunate. I thought I could get it all the way through that room. Maybe from farther back? Maybe. Because it arcs and then comes down, so if I aimed at that window from farther back, it's possible, yeah. I would have immediately started going for the window if I were her, but... I'll just get her. The kill anyway. No, Sarah, sorry. I know you're a frickin' scammer. I'm not gonna share you shit. I will ban you after this game's over, though. Please get a better MO that isn't so obvious. Anyway. Sarah, your name's probably Sandeep, actually. You're probably an Indian male. I know how you guys are. Nice. Good chase. Not sure where that came from. Probably the person that's about to unhook her. And I think I'd rather be trolling for two reasons. One, I don't want to be a scumbag. That's just an easy way to get kills, and also, like, you're also neglecting the biggest part of survivor strategy, which Jen's done if you're... It is just better to be this, but my brain likes the ease of they're going up to hook, I hit the right mouse button, I release it, and they're down. Or they're at least in, but better to be going after two. Generally, anyway. Quite frankly, if you camp all the time, you're fucking yourself as far as winning. Dang, nice. Ah, damn it, lag. I think if not for the lag, I would have had that. Unless the Michaela's gonna do something amazing, or she has DS or something. I don't think she does. I think it is hatch time. Question is she playing around barbecue? And the answer is yes. A lot of times they do know that. It's a very old, very well used perk, so it makes sense. Most teams seem to know about that. At least most people, when it's hatch time, tend to do that. He was either hiding near the hook or in the locker somewhere. Oh, nope, that is not scratch marks. Also, my scratch marks are blue, so that wouldn't be scratch marks. Anyway, but because it's reddish, that is definitely... Oh, nice. Nice hatch. I'll say GGWP mostly for the catch, and some other tactics they used. Alrighty. Time to ban a bot. My queue for my next game. Oh, right. Game Awards. I haven't watched them. Yeah, I can do that while I'm waiting. Slowly watch all of them. I'll do that while I'm waiting for games. Meantime... Right, well... Manager... Sarah Steve is the most friggin' bot-ass name I've ever... certainly saying something. There's a lot of bot-ass names. Okay. Nice! That's a good start. Not quite. This is fun. She's gonna let me take the shots. I'll take them. Does she think she's invincible here? I know she's not. I know you can get through some of these slats. Okay, I'm done now. I'm done trying now, though. Was I out? I should have tried that one. I should have just gotten her with that one that I had. Oh well. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. They were right there. Fuck. This is one of those squads, huh? Unfortunate. I didn't think it would get around that, but it does. If it's on a solid wall, if it's like an obstacle with like a curved edge like that, sides like that, it's often gonna get through what I've found. Things like trees, things like hay bales. Not always, but oftentimes. Usually slower, but oftentimes the light will get through. Like things like these sometimes. I think those are pretty safe though if you stare straight at the center of the side you're looking at. No one's right there. Well, that's surprising. Thank you for finally not doing that. Wait, she's like done with me, isn't she? They don't struggle, that's often what's up. She gonna just leave? No? But trying to kill herself? I don't know. Feels good, man. Nice try. No cigar. Not quite dead, though. That'd be great. Unfortunately. Feels good, man. I am on a roll this game. Wait, when did I down that one? Or did they go plot twist? I think they plot twisted. I don't think I did that. Yep, she did. Hi, ma'am. Nice, she made it in. Well, maybe not down. Maybe. I maybe could have done it there. This is the thing. Just chilling. Do. You're deadly with those hatchets. Thank you. I also apologize for what this game turned into. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but this Michaela is so. I just returned it in kind, honestly. To her specifically. I didn't mean anything to anyone else. But yeah, GG's. Thank you. I do try. Y'all did pretty good, but okay, you did. A couple others did. Michaela's decided to give up at some point. And then, yeah. So now I'm just chilling. This is an unfortunate result. I could just leave, couldn't I? No, the button's quit, not abandoned. I'm not sure what the conditions are for that anymore, but yeah, I hope your next matches go better than this. Hey, you're all good, it's the way of the game. Okay, good. I'm glad you're not one of those survivors, and I don't even think I need to explain what I mean by that. Like, I'm always gonna assume that a lot of people that come to my chat are probably gonna be that kind of survivor, so sorry for the defensive talk. Because, like, there's just a lot that will go to a stream just to complain, basically, you know? But I'm glad you're not one of those. 5 years later, the game finally ended. No, seriously, why don't I have an abandon button right now? Like, literally, why? If I didn't get a penalty, I would just press quit right now. You know what? I should just hook her. I wanted to kill her. Wait, what's going on? Wait, what's going on? What is this? Did the game just freeze? Okay, now I'm permanently locked into picking her up. What is this? I've experienced it multiple times. That is so strange. I'm gonna quit. I don't think there's an option here other than that. Yeah, this is very strange. That's interesting. This game is breaking every day more and more. Okay, that was very odd. It didn't even give me a normal game. That was a very weird situation. Okay. Yeah, question marks is right. I don't have any other way to describe how I feel about that other than just a bunch of question marks. Yeah, that was strange. Thankfully, I didn't get a penalty for that. Sweet. Let's hope that doesn't keep happening. I don't know what that even was. I've experienced a little bit of a lag with picking someone up before. Like, you pick someone up and it does that jiggly thing for a few seconds, and then you finish picking them up. But never have I been locked in an infinite picking them up motion before. That's a thing that happened. My streams glitch a lot, so it's not just you. Okay, good. Yeah, it's really... I mean, I know this game is a fucking pile of extremely broken code. So I know the game just has a lot of issues, because I keep experiencing more of them every day. More or less, but yeah. I've never seen that one before. Honestly, most of the time the bugs are just funny and interesting. That's also how I feel about that one mostly, but that was a very bizarre one. Probably happened since you were slugging. Wait, really? Oh, wait, are you saying I don't slug? No, I was slugging because the Michaela had given up. I wasn't slugging to be an asshole, if that's what you're implying. Well, are you saying that it happens because the slugging happens? I'm sorry for being defensive if that's all that you were saying. Like, because slugging, that it leads to the bug? Or if you were saying it's karma because you were slugging, no. I was slugging to punish the Michaela that decided to give up. Like... Like, she could have saved her friends there. I might have let her. But she stood there and waited to be hooked again, so... Let's see some orbital hatchets. I will try it. I'm not very great at orbitals. I will admit that I don't practice them enough. I know how to do them, but actually hitting them is a thing that I haven't done very much of, but it's not like I've never done them before. So I guess since you put the challenge out there, I'll try to do more orbitals this time. If the map allows for them, because obviously if the map is indoors, that's not going to happen. But if it's not, I'll try it. Okay, yeah, this one's fine. No, actually, wait. No, yeah, no, this is one that allows for some orbitals. Yeah, for sure. So, I'll do my best. In fact... Oh, those two are on a gen. Let's see. Where's that sweet spot again? It's like... Isn't it right there? It's hard to see. I know it's like the wires at the bottom. You have to go to where they disappear. Is it that? I can't quite tell right now. There's like a visual change. I can't quite tell right now. I cannot tell at what point they popped in. Wait, I think it just happened. Usually it's a little bit more visible than that. I think it's like right here. I don't know where exactly, but I know that like you aim up and then you do that. I don't think that one's gonna hit, but I'm attempting orbitals. There you go. Okay, that was about right, it looks like, but not as far as being close enough to the gen. I still need to work on that part, but as far as overall distance, yeah, I'm doing better, but yeah. Like, I'm not great at orbitals, but I am great at pretty much every other kind of hatchet shot at this point. What's the trick to aiming? So, those orbitals, to orbital on a gen, you need to... So there's a point at which the... I'll try to explain it with one that just, like, is better... Okay. See these wires at the bottom of this gen? If I move... So it's the gen's aura, it changes at a certain point. So if I move back far enough, maybe this one's gonna do it more obvious. It really does seem to... If I move back far enough... has it done it yet? I swear it's not really being cooperative. But it's like a thing with the wires at the bottom of the gen. At a certain point, they disappear. And that is the point where the orbitals are possible. It might have happened there. I think, like... Or is it more that they, like, half dis... Something like that, let's see. This far back enough? I think it's, like, that point or so. Oh, no, it's right there, I think. I think I just saw it happen. And then you, like, want to aim it up like this, and then that should hit at least, like, vertically close to the... Not sure if it... Yeah, see, that's kind of about there. But I'm obviously aiming way too to the left or right. I have to figure out how not to do that. But that's what I learned. But I swear it's not very visible right now for some reason. Maybe I need to change my graphics settings. Maybe I need to make the things more... Like, maybe I need to up the graphics settings, like they defaulted to something lower for some reason. Maybe that's why it was hard to see. But usually there's a very clear point at which the aura of the generator changes. Those wires at the bottom disappear. And then that's the point right where you'd want to aim for the sides of the gen. If they're at the front or the back of the gen, and you want to approach straight from the side, by the way. But if they're at the front or the back of the gen, you want to move like a step or two back. And then that's when you'd hit it. I've hit some orbitals before, but it's a motherfucker and a half. And I don't attempt them very much, or else I would be better at them, because they are a pain in the ass. And I'd rather just play normally, basically. At least for now, but I definitely at some point want to get better at orbitals. Obviously I need to figure out how to aim correctly in as far as, like, how far away from the side of the gen I should be aiming, because I'm not doing that correctly. I forget how I did it correctly before. There we go! That's a start. That's crazy. Yeah, it's a thing. It's very involved, but it's very consistent. How do you aim the hatchets in general? It really is just you try to aim in front of them if they're moving towards the side, or if they're zigzagging, you try to aim at their back. You also, the farther away, you kind of have to aim higher to get them. The closer, you kind of have to aim lower. Also, you really want to try to aim towards their legs because they'll often duck. It's the general basics, but it's really more of a muscle memory thing than something I think about. And it's pretty hard not to sometimes go to the side a little bit like that. And you'll generally want to be trying to aim like your hatchet is going to come from the center of the screen, because that is basically what it does. That's the general gist. Oh, nice. A little too high, actually. Where'd he go? Nice. Disappeared on me. It's funny how I just talked about how to aim my hatchets, now I'm aiming them worse. It's really funny. But you've seen how consistent I can be at times. So, yeah. Usually I'm a little better than this. I don't know what's going on right now. But she's also pretty good at sidestepping like that, so there's that too. This whole group is pretty decent at dodging. Very consistent. Thank you. Well, I mean, I just missed a bunch, but as far as being close to her, yeah, it was consistent. Thank you. Nope. Oh, wow, I didn't see her on that side. I thought she was on the back. Her clothes blended into the generator so well. So, pro tip, wear that Michaela outfit if you want to blend into generators, because that's what just happened there. Can I get that gate? Yeah, feels good, man. Hehe. And aiming at gates is its own thing. You get used to the arc that, like, the distance you have to aim at the gate switch to get someone on the gate switch. The distance, the you know, how vertical you want to be aiming, that sort of thing. It's a muscle memory thing. No, you're not allowed to open the gate. Nice. You gonna... no? Okay. Are they gonna go back to that one? Are they now on this one? No? Yep. Nice. I knew they'd come back to it at some point when I was busy looking at the other gate. That's a very good strategy. Very smart. Okay. Anyone else in that gate? Probably. He kept, like, just dragging his feet like he was still in the snowman. That was funny. They don't animate when they're in there, that makes sense. That's that's really funny looking. So if they hit the gate right when they're still a snowman, it acts like they are still in the snowman. That's very funny. Like, you hit them right before, and it just, that was pretty funny. I like that. By the way, Kodaka, thank you for the follow. I did not get the notification, or I just didn't notice it, if you're still here. And thank you for being in my chat to begin with. If you're still here, which you may not be. I wouldn't blame you if you did already. Alrighty. For sure, I want to watch some more sniper shots. I'm working on it. Thank you. Whew. I am getting off though to make some food. I'll join the next stream. Thank you for chilling here, and thank you for the promise to come back. I'm gonna try to really get myself streaming my ass off this break, so I'll be around. Catch you later. Thank you for being here, and have a good one. Oh, feels good, man. Nice. Nice evasive maneuvers from the Tory there. Also, I aimed away for the Tory because he distracted me. That was... If that was intended, that was smart. Nice. I'm learning to aim more away from the wall, which helps a lot. But it can't be too far away from the wall, but aim away from the wall for two reasons. One, it's actually pretty easy to accidentally hit the wall rather than trying to hit if they're against the wall, but also they'll often want to go away from the wall in order to dodge hatchets. You don't want to just be aiming against the wall. But it's been a thing I've been having to work at slowly. I'm getting better at it. Nice! She was ready for it then. Feels good, mate. And with his obstacles, you just gotta aim it above it a certain distance compared to how you would normally aim. Pretty straightforward, I'd say. Ah, not quite. Oop, there we go, though. I would have really just tried to go around the corner instead of doing that if I were her. Because I would have actually saved her. Or might have. If I wasn't fast enough on the draw. Better chance, anyway. Yeah, she would drop down there, smart. They're gonna try to flashlight. Thankfully, nope. Unless they're gonna try to... Sabo? Nope. Maybe she was gonna try to do one of those things and realized she didn't really have enough time. Or the right angle, or what have you. Because I heard Tori move near me and then move away. I really need to wait for that gap. That's what I need to do. Oh, there we go. That's high enough. Yeah, I can also aim high enough. I need to remember, I try not to aim through the bars, try to aim above them. Another thing I can work on there with shots like that. Is she like done? Is she gonna like quit as soon as she's on here or something? Feels good, man. Hello. Yeah, no, she just left. That's unfortunate. She just AFK'd. I can at least work on my overheads. Oh, that's not... Was that the Tori? Whoever it was, she left. Oh! Ah, not quite. A little too low. There we go. Badar, it feels very, very good. I thought she was in the locker, but no, she's somewhere else. Oh, she's literally on the hook, right? No, she's like... Oh, hello, I didn't notice you were there. Yeah, that was Lara that dipped, wasn't her? And now she did. If anyone's still in the game when I'm gone, I'll go ahead and say, well played and sorry about Lara and Tori, because that's shitty of them. Except, well, Tori... Okay, I'll just say sorry about Lara, because Tori gave up once everyone, like, the one other person was hooked, everyone else was dead. But never mind, that's fine, I guess. I'll just say sorry about Lara. Yeah. Alrighty. Because that's a shitty thing. She just completely gave up. I think that was a Lara Croft anyway, pretty sure it was. If it wasn't, I will stand corrected, but... Pretty sure it was. Actually, I'm going to... Actually, I think I need to go ahead and... I re-enabled all those. I want to unenable... Like... I know I got a lot of gems at that time. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna. These were 4, right? Yeah. 5. I think these ones aren't in. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of all of them. Question, does that delete these from here? No. It's the project. Sure, that one I want to keep. That one has a lot of gems. Yep. All these and eat them, except, wait, hold on. Except the ones that will say, yeah, skip them. There we go. All. Why isn't there a skip? Oh, yeah, there we go. There is a skip all function. Not a button, it was, what's the word? A checkbox. Okay. Also, recycle bin. Bonk. Yeah, just so I know that I'm editing footage that definitely has gems in it. Because I don't remember what's in all those old clips. Slowly refining the way that I do my... Because I don't know if the rest of this match has gems. I know the matches that I had this morning have gems. Thus... Wait. I'm confused. Wait, no, I definitely... the new one, and the new one is what... 12-8, 12-12 is what I want. 12-12, 855, there we go. That's the one I want. Drop that in here. Oh yeah, I didn't... I'll go ahead and queue. I decided I was doing stuff before I was... I decided to do at least another match before I go, anyway. Or I do something. I'm not going to be going, I'm just... taking a break for like 15 minutes. Melee, and it's delicious juice. That one... That... No, that's another melee hit, wasn't it? No, round the... Yep, no, it was a melee. Wasn't this match at least so... I really do need to get to, work on... recording each individual match. So that... And just deleting the ones that don't have gem. As far as shots or funny moments. So only, like, right before the game would... Like, while it's spinning, I start the recording. Beginning of the match. That's my new MO for this. I like it. Right here. Oh, jeez. Better to do. Come on. There we go. Fiddle with the program. My background's functioned. There we go. Oh, hello. Someone's on this chair. Someone was on that one. No longer has to be. Ah, not quite. I should just... Not doing great so far, but... Shit. Yeah, no. Once again, the fucking maze-like goddamn walls of this goddamn map strike again. I once again thought that a hook was much closer than it was. Because of the freaking confusing walls of this place. Yep. Spin. Grab. Oh. Did I just hear someone get out of the locker? No? Okay. Not good. Oh, did I once again forget about the offerings? I think I need to remember to grab one. Yes, I know that got saboed. That's why I'm on my way to a different one. Please actually be where I want you to be, thank God. Where I think you are, thank God. I guess that is also, by extension, where I want the hook to be where I think it is, because otherwise I don't get to it. I guess it's kind of... that works. There we go. Bonkety McBonkerson. No. Nice. Nice. Hello. She, the basement? She in here? She's not injured, so I wouldn't be able to hear her. I'm probably best off looking for Hatch. Oh, hi. Never mind. GG's. I'm not gonna actually tell them GG's because I would just be mean. I kind of steamrolled them and was definitely very aggressive when they were just throwing snowballs at me. So I don't think they would appreciate me going GGWP because Yeah. I'm just gonna leave. Alrighty. Okay, yes, I want to make sure I actually have frickin' mistletoes. GG's. I'm kind of sorry for being a little bit over-aggressive, maybe. But I was just vibing and murdering. I was at Sable. GG's. Let's see, mistletoes. Good, I finally have a mistletoes. Good luck with your next matches. Whew. I was just kind of autopilot murdering. Wasn't really thinking about how we all felt about how I was playing. Normally I do that more. But it seems like you weren't really bothered, so yeah. You're fine. I was vibing, but also on edge because I could tell the playstyle. Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that, but, you know, sometimes I do want my 4Ks. That was just one of those matches, but I'm not always like that. But I do feel that, like, when I play Survivor, I am usually like, oh boy, they're being sweaty, because I will admit I was being sweaty. So yeah, I feel a little bad about that. But thank you for being cool with it. I appreciate that. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. You're fine as a promise. Thank you. Thank you for being fine as well, as far as just being chill in my chat. I appreciate you for even coming in, honestly. Okay. Murder time. What map we got? I'd like not to have another indoor map. Just because, you know, I play Hunters. I love these. I always love the event loading screens. They always go so hard with them. That one's very pretty. And I love the blue. Blue is my favorite color, so especially light blue. So yay. Okay. We got Dead Dog. I love me some Dead Dog. Ah, that would have been great. Almost, though. Unfortunate. Wrong place, wrong time. Yoink. I might be able to, like... Oh, I feel like that would have been possible. But she, I don't know if it maybe hit one of those boards a little bit, one of those planks, but it might have just went right past her head. I don't know which. I don't think I heard the sound of it hitting the board, so I think it actually went past her head. I was too high, and a little bit too behind her. At least the ladder. Maybe not too high, actually. Like, just barely. Where did she go? Does she have the thing where she doesn't do like sounds in a locker? No? I think she actually fucked off. I don't know where exactly. Nice. That's 3 of 4. Very nice. I like that, because if I can, I try to be fair by hooking everyone once, everyone twice, everyone 3 times. But oftentimes they don't make that easy, and then they complain. And then sometimes they complain about tunneling. But at least I don't say that. I wouldn't say that's most of the time. It's just the times that does happen are very memorable because they're very frustrating. Yeah, I'm actually gonna let her be. Just because I'd rather find the Ada. Really for the challenge and the good sportsmanship. That her? I think that's Ada right there. Yeah, I think that is. Yes, it is. No, maybe? I can't quite tell right now. Ah, dang. Not quite. Nope, not quite. Yo, buddy, how are you today? Hi, I'm doing pretty good. Those on the hooks are totally lost? No, not quite. So on the first and second times that a person gets put on the hook, they can be pulled off by their friends, the other survivors. You see on my on the right side of my screen, you have all 4 of the survivors' faces. On their ooh, nice shot. On their next to their heads, their portraits, you can see there's a little interface thing. Those white filled in fact, you're about to see this change on her. Those white filled in ones are the hook states they've already gone through. The black ones are the ones that they haven't yet. So as you can see, when I hook her, one of those turns white. So that's how many hook states they've been. Once they have 2, on the next one they die. Before that, they can be pulled off. But hi, Vic. Thank you for popping in, as always. I still plan to stream Persona 3 every night that I can for you, and also myself. I love that game. And then just continue with other RPGs, including ones you're excited about, and other games. But yeah, so... But daytime is DBD because I've been getting more and more followers from DBD. And also I love it, so... That's my plan for now. And I think I'll be able to do that most days too, so... That's good. she's being tricky. Ah, not quite. I think I should just break this at this point. Make sure that I break it towards the place where they have less area to run. But it doesn't really matter because I got slowed down and I need hatchets anyway. Let's see if I can get her through that. Nah, not. I think I might have been able to, just barely, but that's really hard to aim through. I can, though. I think I've done it before. Oh, nice. This group ran a pretty tight ship. I only hooked each one once, and they already got their gens. I need to be focusing on gates right now. Which is why I didn't go straight back to her. That's why I didn't try to get her a second time. I need to... Well, since she's so close... But see, this is exactly what she wants. She wants my attention to be on her and not the people that are on a gate. Like, for example... Ah! I got the cactus and not the person on the gate. Unfortunate. You chilling in the gate entranceway? No, I think they both went out, yeah. I think the other side is probably open by now. Or, if not now, then soon. Nice escape. I don't think I had much of a chance that time. They definitely ran a tight ship. Oh, never mind. Are they all trying to get out that one gate? Because I don't think that one got opened. Yeah, no, it did not get opened. Interesting. Where are they going? Unless they really are trying to open that gate. I think they're trying to sneak over to this one. Yeah, no, they did. And now they're just chilling. No, I think... Let's see. Yeah, no, there they are. I can tell by the scratch marks. Or at least Ada did. I don't know where Meg is. No, that's a Kate, I think? I'm mixing up survivor names now. Where'd she go? She may be trying to find Hatch, or she may be trying to go out the other gates. Or is she also going to sneak through that same gate? We'll see. Oh, nope, she's trying to go after this one. In fact, she succeeded. Wow, you move slower as a snowman. That's so silly. When they go out as a snowman, their legs aren't animating, so it looks very funny. Good game well played. They played that very well. Let's hopefully do better next match. Hello, Vic. Thank you for popping in. Very appreciated, as always. Whew. But I'm doing pretty good. Enjoying stuff. I hope you're doing well. Oop, I didn't record that much. I'm gonna record. I'm gonna start recording when I get in a match. That'll be easier. Oh yeah, I need another mistletoes. Ready up. Yeah, Persona is better at night because it's more likely that I can enter the stream, except if I have to go out or something. Okay, good. I did figure that, so I will be doing that for now, and I should be able to do that most nights. So I will be doing that tonight. I'm pretty sure. Yesterday I needed to sleep, so I went to bed early. I had been a little sleep deprived for a while, but I feel great today, so I should be able to do some more of that tonight. So look forward to more Yukari after work. Nice. Ah, almost. Did me? Wait. Oh, I I lost this hook. Am I literally gonna lose her because I forgot where that hook was? No. I did waste a little bit of time though. Whoops. Not a big deal though. I'm doing great so far. Even if I wasn't, you really need to not take this game very seriously, man. You really don't. You really need to. Was what I found. I found a lot more joy in this game by not taking it seriously, by working on that. At this hour, I am often at job. Today, I had to attend something else, which gave the chance to sneak into the stream. Awesome! I'm glad that you could come in at all during the day. I was surprised to see it. But I have noticed you've been able to do it occasionally before when I was streaming, so it's always nice to see your messages in the chat whenever you can come in. But yeah, I'll be personaing at night because I figured you'd just be much more likely to be able to come in then. And also, it is a nice thing to cap off my day with because it's a more chill type of game. It can be quite relaxing, especially, you know, during just all the slice of life type of segments, all the just day-to-day life stuff that's in the game. But also the turn-based dungeon crawling too, actually. At least compared to a game like this. But I also kind of find this relaxing in a strange way, but it's not the same. I still am really trying to pay attention all the time, which you don't really have to do with a turn-based game. You can take your time, because there's no time limit or no penalty for standing around and doing nothing, unlike a game like this, you know. Well, there is one exception in Persona, and it's when you're out of combat in a dungeon where things can, you know, like a lot of turn-based RPGs have, where things can encounter you and you can not be ready for it, sort of a thing. But and in Persona, that often means having them go first. I think that's a pretty common thing in other games too. So that's a bit whatever. Oh, not quite. Thought I was gonna get one in on her, but not quite. I thought she was gonna stop at that. No, but she's trying to at least loop me around at once. That's smart. Honestly, it is a worse play to stop at that pallet, or at a pallet like that. Is she actually going around to... Yes, smart. Ah, this is probably very risky. Even if they didn't get that on me, I still... Wait, why am I still... Why do I still have her? I'll take it, but I don't know why... Yeah, I definitely got stunned there, so I'm not sure why it let me keep her. Normally I would drop her. Oh, nice. Just at the right moment. Ah, man, she vaulted at basically the right moment there, too, for that angle I was at. I don't think she was expecting a melee attack. Either that, or it wasn't letting her vault, which would be unfortunate. I feel like that's happened to me sometimes. But I am not going to be able to stay for long. Thank you for staying as long as you can, but it's very appreciated. Very appreciated. Especially since I am trying to get my average of viewers up to 3. Because once it is... I don't remember how long you have to have that, but... I'll be able to actually monetize my channel at that point. So that'll be nice. Well... Ah. I think she might have gotten in front of me because she doesn't have 2 hook states, so Lara could actually get her down. Lara would die, though. I think that is why she got in front of me there. Not quite sure, though. Maybe she accidentally did and didn't mean to, but she was following the chase for a while. I'd heard her, so I don't think that would... Now, do I camp or not? If it's the last person, I tend to want to. Feels good, man. God. see here. So, couple more matches, 2, 3, and then I'll have probably more like 3. We'll see. I'll have what I need for 1 more survivor levels. That'll be nice. Yeah, it's still gonna be a while until I have the 9,000 for one of the 2 that I still don't have as far as survivors, but slowly getting there. Yeah, I need to BRB very quickly. Actually, maybe not that quickly, but I'll BRB. Probably won't be any longer than like half an hour. BRB.